Hello everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree. We're almost done with Tokisada's route. Last episode we had quite a fulfilling chapter full of romance, which was much needed after all that tense separation. Finally our couple got together. And now Tokisada is thinking about the consequences of his actions, I guess. I hope he's not like, do you like me? I'm like, no. Alright. Let's begin at the chapter Parted Twins. They don't know what to say to each other. In front of us were slightly old biscuits. Oh, you gotta go out and get some food. I didn't even have a matching pair of cups to accompany them. This is pathetic, right? Am I really greeting a new morning with him with this mess of unmatched utensils and cups? I mean, you used to just come here by yourself. It's kind of cute. It's your little hideout. You have little special cups. I mean, I never expected to have a meal here, but... Oh, I'm sorry I don't have much to offer. I hardly ever have meals here. He's not gonna complain about the fare. It's like, how dare you? The bright morning sun was making both of us blush. It's not just the sun doing that, right? The moons as well. It seemed so simple last night to throw caution to the wind and embrace each other all night. Well, what a waste of a good morning. Don't even worry about it. I actually really love biscuits. All that formal food like grilled sea bream, clam soup, and simmered black beans we can have on our wedding day. Those sound delicious. I didn't know those were served at weddings. Uh-huh. They're not served on this island? I've read before that those are the types of dishes served at a wedding. I mean, Byakuya wouldn't know. I don't think she's been to a wedding. Then let's make it happen. I'd love to try them. I had no regrets about what happened. But in the pure bright light of the morning, it was somehow incredibly difficult to have a conversation without thinking about last night. What is it? This tea tastes really good. It's like really hard to find conversations. Like, what do you talk about now? Thanks. I need to act like I usually do. Focus. Focus. I'm all bashful. You just didn't do the hanky-panky last night. We both drank until our cups were about half empty. Oh, I'm going to go back to the green today to talk to Lord Tsuneho. We need to have some words with him too. I feel really guilty for all the trouble I put him through. I mean, it sounds like he was giving you a hard time. He should apologize to you. But I want to do my best for the green as Amakusa Shiro Tokisada. You know how being sick can make you overly anxious, and you can find yourself saying things you don't mean? I'm being very forgiving there, Tokisada. I think that's what happened to him too. Byakuya. Oh, he said my name. I have to ask, you don't regret anything, do you? I froze with my cup in my hand. Are you regretting what happened? Not at all. Why would I? I want to do it with you even more. He's like, I mean, not right now. I need to go back and talk things over with him. I'm sure everything will be fine. Tokisada took a sip of his tea, then looked at the bed. We're gonna get the cleaners here. I'm happy your flower found its way to me. When I couldn't reach it that day, I felt awful, thinking it meant that I wasn't worthy. But you did get it after all. I'm sure it means Lady Amaterasu has given her approval of you as my husband. Huh? Tokisada's eyes grew wider than I've ever seen them before when suddenly... sis, I need to get going. What the... I'm gonna do my best so Lady Amaterasu can be proud. First, I'm gonna talk to Lord Tsuneho. Okay, wait. Can I come with? Well, I'll see you later. No, you gotta be careful. There's, like, bad people plotting. Goodbye. He left with such confidence. I guess that's good. That he's confident rather than just anxious. Maybe hearing that Lady Amaterasu approves of him did the trick. I mean, I'm happy to see him like that, and I'm not gonna say I'm jealous of Lady Amaterasu or anything. But I think he probably sees you more of a goddess than anything. On the table were the mismatched cups and glass. I better buy a matching pair. I'm gonna invite him again, I see. Oh, alright, down to Yomi. Down to the bathhouse. My hair is white again, so I should look back to normal. Yeah, you might get some looks. I guess it just fades over a short period of time. Yeah, that'd be weird. It's like everyone would be like, hey, your hair is green. This is a telltale sign. They'd be wondering what it means. I don't look any different than I usually do. As I anxiously prepared to open the letterbox. Dear guest, I see a trace of someone's lips on your neck. Oh, they have a hickey. Yusoga has a keen eye for that, I guess. She doesn't have to be just like labeled bright green. Ah? Just kidding. No, you just told him with that reaction. Yusoga, that was so mean. What else could I assume? Every few steps you stop and sigh with a blushing face. Ugh. Well done, Tokisada. You are finally a man. I would celebrate your union with applause, but... it would be best to behave as normal for now. Keep that up and others will notice. Your upcoming marriage with Tokisada has not been made official yet, so be cautious. You're right. Thank you. Did you see the scar around his neck? I nodded a bit, then whispered my reply. He told me how he got it. Not that it bothers me. It bothers him more, like traumatic experience. Indeed. I would have not have thought it would. Alright, oh, we're early enough. Are we gonna get some soda? Only one letter for today. After completing my delivery, I headed up to the plaza just as the food stalls were being set up. Tokisada, I hope things are going well with you and Lord Tsuneho. The image of him from this morning returned to my mind as I gazed out at the colorful curtains adorning the soda stand. Kaden and the others are another problem that need to be taken care of. Maybe it's best that I leave it up to Akaza. Yeah, maybe the military. Maybe the military should get involved, although they might have a lot of, like, tape to go through. With no open benches around, I decided to leave the plaza when someone suddenly grabbed my arm. Speak of the devil. Olympia, perfect timing. Uh-oh. What's the matter? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Not at all. I'm perfectly fine. There were a lot of things I wanted to ask Canon. But I should avoid taking action for now. Is there something you need? Perhaps a letter to Kaina? No, not to my brother. I want you to deliver this to Sasura. To Sasura? It's my final message to her. I won't be seeing her again, so I figured there would be no harm in sending one letter. You can read it if you want. I don't do things like that. But Akaza will, right? I looked at him, sidelong, as I put the envelope inside my bag. He's acting like he usually does. I didn't see any signs of concern or hesitation from him. Canon. You've been living on the surface as leader of the Orange. I assume it was easy for you to get a permit to go through to Kanado. Why don't you visit Kaina? Canon gave an eerie smile and pinched a few strands of his orange hair. I couldn't tell what emotion he was feeling. In the old days, my brother and I used to take strolls along the beach. We'd search the whole stretch in hopes of finding things of interest. But now we never will. What is he trying to say? I couldn't read him at all. As I wondered what I should say to him, he turned briskly around and walked away. Okay. Weird interaction. I guess he just wanted to give me a letter, but like, accompanying with like the creepy music and like what he's been doing in like the background. Like, yeah. It's kind of weird that he finally approaches her now. Alright, down to Yomi. Gonna go visit Sasura. After the letter was inspected, I returned to Yomi. I immediately went to look for her. Huh? Really? From Lord Canon? I never dreamed he'd write back to me. It really is from him. He gave it to me in person to deliver. Ah, I'm so jealous of you, Lady Olympia. So does Lord Canon seem to be doing well? Very much so. He seems to be pleased with himself. I'm so happy. The wax seal of the orange. It's something used only by the leaders, so it really is real. With a bright smile, she opened the letter, but a moment later, her shoulders dropped. She looked up at the sky. Oh, this is a rejection. Oh, Sasura. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be here. I'm so sorry. It didn't work out after all. Here, you can read it. Okay, this is from Canon. Lady Sasura, this is my first and final letter to you. I think you are well aware, but it would be impossible for me to marry a person who was sent to Yomi. You should look there for a man as handsome and charming as I am. I am certain you'll find him. I'll be praying for your happiness from above. Leader of the Orange, Canon. Well, doesn't seem anything suspicious in here. Sasura twirled her green hair between her fingers and let out another sigh. Yes, I always knew there was another girl Lord Canon really liked. Do you know her? I never really heard of this girl. Well, I don't know who it is exactly, but it seems obvious from what he wrote, right? I'm sorry, I can't tell. It doesn't look like he's going, like, he has any, like, secret lover or anything. I mean, wouldn't that be a thing? Like what if he had, like, what was, like, Otsu or Pied? Imagine he had, like, one of those lovers after, like, we were pretty sure, like, 99% sure what he did to Kaina. I bet he, oh wait, wrong voice. I bet he only saw me as some rowdy kid running all over the place. But his looks and voice were just my type. I really wanted to have Lord Canon's child. Alright, very, very forward. But I guess I can give up now. Not that I have a choice in the matter. It can't be helped. After all, it's my fault for getting myself sent to Yomi. I mean, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Like, you're in an unhappy marriage. And, yeah. Not even your husband was, like, forgiving either. He could have been like, you know what? Let's go to therapy or something. Nope. Straight to jail. Well, time for me to nab that cute guy I saw yesterday. He had just the kind of face I like. Is that so? She's recovers quickly. I'm gonna marry my future love and bear a child for him one day. I was surprised to hear her newfound conviction. Couldn't deny that her brightness was cheering me up. I heard the people down in Yomi don't care about color at all, so it'll be easy this time. Yeah, maybe you'll like love you for you, not just like what color you are and what potential baby you can make. I hope you bear a child with Lord Tokisada soon, Lady Olympia. I want to hold that baby. Huh? Could you imagine how much fun it'd be to have all our children playing together? Strangely enough, her words brought a very clear vision to my mind. It was, okay, that's weird, it's weird wording. It was if I could see our children already. That sounds really fun. I can't wait. A future where colors didn't keep children from playing together. A bright and beautiful world. Ah, I almost forgot. I have another letter from my friend back at the Green. Can you deliver this? Oh, we're going to the Green. When we bump into Tokisada, we're gonna medal. It's so fun writing letters. I think I'll do it every day. I just remembered your letter. I spoke with your mother. I bet you it was as loud as usual. You know, she yelled at me and told me to never come back. But you do know she's worried about you, right? She seems very lovely. She's just loud and scary, that's all. But I guess I'll let her hold my baby if I ever find my man. Okay, she forgives her mom for, like, putting her in that marriage. Hey, it's Kuroba. Hey, if you're heading to the Green District, want some company? Oh, you need to go there too? After my new letters were inspected, Kuroba came running to catch up to me. It's nothing urgent. I found an error in the medical bill for the Green. Well, if you don't mind. I bowed to Kuroba and he drew closer to me. Oh my. Seems like something's wrong with Lord Tsuneho. I gotta cause his approval, so let's go see what's going on. Oh, we're both gonna medal. Alright, at least we got backup. It would have been very bad if we went alone. Ah, it's so nice here in the Green District. Time seems to slow down in this kind of place. It sure does. The district looked no different from any other day. At least as far as the passerbys were concerned. They smiled and bowed at Kuroba as they took notice of him. I checked Lord Tsuneho's medical records, and it doesn't seem like he has any chronic illnesses. But lately... Green Maid. Somebody! Anyone, help! Lord Tsuneho! Lord Tsuneho is... Uh-oh. What's the problem? Blood! Blood! He just all of a sudden vomited blood! Could it be... Haku? Kuroba held my arm tightly to prevent me from running to the manor. You stay here! Sudden hemoptosis, an early symptom of Haku. It's not contagious in his early stages, but we need to play things safe. I'd rather you look for Tokisada and tell him what's going on. He should be around here somewhere. Huh? Sis? Kuroba? What's with all the commotion? Tokisada, follow me. Now is your time to shine. Kuroba, did something happen to Lord Tsuneho? Weren't you just like talking to him like today? Seems like he coughed up blood. What? Let's go, Tokisada. Right behind you. Alright, the men are gonna take care of it. I heard Lord Tsuneho recovered, but... I pray that this isn't a symptom of Haku. Please, please be well. I'm sure Kuroba can save him before he gets any worse. I'm going back to... Go back to the green today to talk to Lord Tsuneho. And now we're getting that flashback. It's like, did Tokisada do something to Lord Tsuneho? Is that what we're implying here? Just when Tokisada was about to put things back in order. As a crowd began to gather around Lord Tsuneho's manor, I quietly took my leave. We're not gonna wait for them, like, for the results? Okay. I kind of want to know. Oh, we're going way down. Tsukiyomi! Sorry to bother you while you're working. There's something I wanted to ask you again.
You are always welcome here.
Did Doma kill my mother? Did he kill everyone on Tenyo Island? Okay, we're asking that. We're shifting the subject here. That's right, like back when Tokisada was trying to assassinate Doma. Yeah, he like accused him of that. Wherever that rumor was flying around.
My dear child, tell me who told you such a foolish lie.
Hearing his response made me weak with relief. I'd never seen Doma as a good person. But I don't want to hate him. It doesn't matter, as long as it's a lie.
Someone meant to deceive you, did they not?
I can trust Tsukiyomi, but I don't feel like talking about it right now. It wasn't just Byakuya that was deceived, it was Tokisada. They were just playing a trick on me.
My dear child, I suspect more will attempt to deceive you again. But bear this within your heart. Byakuya and the women of Tenyo Island took their own lives to protect the sanctity of the White. That is a truth that I swear on the goddess Amaterasu.
I understand. I'll make sure to never fall for something like that again. Oh, Daifuku. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hime, I'm so glad you're safe.
Daifuku came jumping up at me the moment I entered my room. I'm so sorry that I was out all night, Daifuku. I had to do something important.
Something important, you say?
Daifuku? I've finally made my decision. Tokisada will be my husband. Our feelings are mutual, but there's some loose ends that still need to be tied up. So please, pray for him. Daifuku quietly nodded in response. I was sure he understood what I said. Lady Amaterasu, please save Lord Tsuneho. And please protect my beloved soulmate, Tokisada. I gave him my flower. You will be my husband. Please, please protect Tokisada. Okay. The next chapter, Pink Blade. Okay, we didn't hear about the twins though. What about the twins? I feel like something's missing. Will we get an answer in the next chapter? Alright, I almost want to just like keep going, but yeah, I'll keep it short. I'll stop here. I think it's good to give myself breaks. Considering like my body seems to be just like breaking apart. I don't want to like stay in one position for too long. Alright, but my back does feel better. Surprisingly, which is weird. Like, I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh no, it's still gonna hurt today, but like, I feel alright. feel like it's going back to normal. Normal-ish. Still don't wanna like hurt myself again though. Alrighty. So, pink blade. I mean, we have like a katana here. Every time I think of like the color pink in like an otome game, I think of like the female lead, the protagonist. I'm just like imagining her with like a pink sword or something. Yeah, like, is she gonna become like the pink Power Ranger or something? Okie doke. Well, anywho, I hope you guys are having a fun time with this. We had a nice chapter, and now like we have another tense chapter, but maybe in like Byakuya's words, like we're still like tying up loose ends. We still don't know what's happening with Lord Tsuneho and Canon. I still like what is he doing? He's like in the background doing stuff. I don't know. They seem to be highlighting him a lot, so I think he must be still up to something. Alright. Anywho, yeah. So I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.